They've got a big hit with Colorful. Now Rocco DeLuca and the Burden are hitting the road with a British band on the rise.
Extra's music critic Jude Cole hooked up with them in New York City.
Hey, Mark and Dana, we're headed inside New York's Webster Hall for an intimate chat with two blockbuster bands you ought to know about. The popular London-based pop rock group The Feeling has landed here in the U.S. Touring with the latest red-hot guitar slinger, Rocco DeLuca and the Burden. VH1's You Ought to Know profiles artists on the rise, and only Extra was backstage with the boys for a little band-to-band banner.
And you're very successful over in Europe, and I'm wondering what it's like for you guys to start all over here in the U.S.
Going back to playing clubs again, which is another whole shock to the system. So the whole thing is a shock to the system.
You start out again every time you cross into a new state.
Yeah.
It's like beginning again, because then it's a whole new battle.
The Brit Brigade, Dan, Paul, Richard, Kieran, and Kevin named themselves after a pub in Paris and credit Bon Jovi, Van Halen, and the Beach Boys as their music influences. Their CD, 12 Stops and Home, on Interscope's label, has soared in the UK.
If we say we're a pop band, then you get to delve into all kinds of different styles of music and not feel like you're limiting yourself to anything specific.
And Ironworks Records, Rocco DeLuca and the Burden have topped the charts here with I Trust You to Kill Me.
What's the worst part about touring with us?
I think the hardest part is that every other night we have to follow you and go on second, and it's very difficult to be. It's very difficult to look cool after you. No, that was a really good compliment. It's worth 20.
Get hooked on The Feeling and Rocco DeLuca and the Burden.
Extra.
Nice work. Sounds like a hit. Go to extratv.com to see music videos from The Feeling and Rocco DeLuca and the Burden.